Hey everyone, and welcome to another Geek House vlog. It's been a while since we did one of these couch panel discussion-y ones, so we thought we'd do another today. And we're going to start out with Jacob. How you doing?
You know, I'm doing work and school, and I'm making things go. I'm tired of quarantine, of course, but I'm enjoying hanging out with these guys and making content and playing video games and that sort of stuff. How about you, Emma?
I'm still pretty tired. More of a sleepy tired, less of an angry tired. So, yeah, I'm mostly just sleeping. Sam's whispering evil things.
Sam's
into
whispering?
my ear.
I was really worried somebody left like a video on or something. I was like,
No.
what's that sound there?
No.
Yeah.
What
It's just
about
Sam.
you, Sam?
I have no hair now, as you might be able to tell. It's all gone.
He's very upset about it.
Yeah, because I miss my long hair, but it's not that bad anymore. It's actually got a lot better.
Yeah, Sam, how did you get your hair cut anyway?
We went home for Mother's Day, and I asked my mom to just shave it off, So she did. Yeah. So it's pretty good. Oh, it'll be okay in like a couple weeks. So yeah.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Can you cut my hair?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Mom.
Pretty much what happened.
That's what I did with my mom, too.
I decided not to get my hair cut. It's still holding shape for now. And when that stops, then I'll have to get it cut for sure.
Mine's not. It's.
Emma's got Bieber hair.
Uh-huh.
All right.
The microphone will pick that up. Okay, just making sure.
Hey Sam, if you were to say one thing that you've been doing to keep yourself entertained over the last couple weeks, what would it be?
I have been making Emma watch a bunch of really good like TV shows and movies and stuff. So I made her watch like Saving Mr. Banks, and I made her watch The Imagineering Story, and I've really just been spending my time showing Emma content. Uncultured.
Oh my gosh.
Barbs.
Okay.
Barbs.
Ding! I'm not going to tell them all the other things you haven't seen, because,
What have you been doing for entertainment, Emma?
Being insulted by Sam and being forced to watch shows and movies. And fun fact, I cried for the entirety of Saving Mr. Banks.
It's such a
That's
good movie.
It's a good
Watch
movie.
Saving Mr. Banks.
Yeah, it's a good
so
movie.
good.
But other than that, I've been playing a lot of video games, Animal Crossing mostly, and I just bought Super Mario Odyssey, so I've been trying to collect all of the moons. That's fun.
I've been pestering Emma a lot playing Animal Crossing. I've been making them stonks with dim turnips. I've probably made $1 million or so off those turnips, and so every day I'm annoying Emma, like, what's your turnip prices? What's your turnip prices?
They're 62 bells. Oh, please.
So Emma regrets, hopefully, introducing me to Animal Crossing. So I've been playing that, and I've of course been binge watching Sherlock, the BBC version with Benedict Cumberbatch because
For like the 8th time.
because I love that show. It's done so well.
It's very good.
And it's worth watching again and again. And of course, every episode's a mini movie, so it takes a long time. But then I got a game called SnowRunner with my best friend, and we've been playing that. It sounds kind of boring because it's a trucking game, but it's also a lot of fun because you get stuck in the mud a lot. But I'm not the only one that's been trucking.
Yeah, no. What I've been doing to entertain myself for the last at least few days has been playing a game called Elite Dangerous, which is just space trucking simulator. I've been throwing on a Critical Role podcast, trying to catch up from all the time that I haven't been listening, and flying from point A to point B in my little spaceship. I've made probably 200 or 300 jumps in the last couple days, and I still have a couple thousand more to do on my Road to Riches run that I've just started.
Now, I
Yeah.
still do think that your time it will take you to complete your Road to Riches thing will be shorter than it will take me to get the new Darth Maul skin in Battlefront 2.
Oh god, yeah, you're gonna have
It's
to wait
ridiculous.
for the update for that one.
Yeah.
It's 5,000.
I'm waiting for the update. I'm waiting for the update, because, man,
5,000.
I'm not doing that.
Well, and if it makes you feel any better, last night I flipped a truck in SnowRunner, and I went and got another truck to try and unflip that truck, and I flipped that truck trying to unflip my truck. So I flipped 2 trucks.
Yeah, I've not had any truck.
Yeah,
flipping.
see, if it makes you feel any better.
One time I warped in too close to a sun and burned out a couple circuits, but I did not explode, so
Yeah.
I consider that a win.
You didn't flip your truck twice.
Yeah, no, I've so far avoided crashing directly into a
Yeah,
store.
there you go.
All right, and last thing, what's one thing since the quarantine started that you guys have liked about geeking out about it, what we've done, and what have you excited about? Something like that.
Okay, well, obviously Star Wars Week is pretty solid, so you guys should go check that out. But I think my personal favorite episode that we've done during the quarantine is probably the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode, just because the editing is very solid. It's so good. Make sure you go watch that. It's quite great. Yeah.
Sam edited the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one.
I edit most of the stuff. Austin has been editing some videos with me too. During Star Wars Week, we started doing that, and it's really good. Yeah, and the vlogs.
Yeah.
How about you, Emma?
Cool. I really like the Animal Crossing episode because I really like talking about it, and also it was cool to talk about it with Jacob, who I introduced the game to. So.
Yeah, I fell in love with Animal Crossing pretty quickly. It's fun. It's right up my alley for games too.
I told you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. For me, I think Star Wars Week has to be my favorite, just because of the tribute that we paid to Star Wars. It's such a great universe, and it's so expansive that the one episode that we did last fall couldn't cover everything. So it was nice to be able to cover the last 3 movies and catch up with that and have that content out there. But it was also fun to try and make Blue Milk, which we did some more experimenting with, and I think we got it pretty close. So that was a lot of fun. And of course, I've enjoyed all of us, being able to make content together and have that creative team. And
yeah, that actually segues really well into my one. I agree that Star Wars Week is the coolest thing we've done since quarantine, possibly ever. Other than maybe competing with just Back to the Future. But I think the best episode in Star Wars Week is that Disney era one, the panel where we got 3 of us out there and we were all talking the whole time. I think that was a really good episode that we put together, and I'm super happy with that one. It's on the longer side for the quarantine episodes, but it's really good. It's solid, I think. Hopefully people in the comments don't go, "No, you suck!" But
I doubt.
Hey man, I have a lot of ideas of how to make Star Wars work, and I've actually been doing a lot of stuff oriented around that. But it's not going to be on any of our stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And besides that, I've just been enjoying being out on camera for a while. I don't normally get to be out on camera because I'm a producer, so I'm normally in a booth going, "Hey, do that. Hey, you guys, this is the time."
Hey man, I'm a producer, but I'm one of the hosts too. So
you're multi-rolling.
I'm a multi-role. Yeah.
But it's been fun to be out on screen and talk about stuff actually to the audience instead of just to you guys, and then have you talk about it to the audience.
Give Jacob his points before he goes out there, and then I tell Jacob what I'm about to talk about, and then he takes what I'm talking about.
Sam's just bastard. I mean, Sam's saying it in a nasty way, but
wow. Thanks. The love is felt.
But it is true that Jacob doesn't know as much about what we're talking about.
No, but that's why we love him
it.
in his position, though, because he is the perfect person to try to get more people involved into this, because he's you can see that his new passion for this has just come, and it's pure. It's not and it hasn't been there for a while. Nostalgia isn't blinding him. It's just he likes the content, and so it's perfect into what our show concept is, which is getting more people involved in the community.
I do a lot of research to make sure that I know. I try to know what I'm talking about, and I engross myself in it, and I love it. And like I mentioned in the Disney episode, I've been brought into a lot of this culture, and being immersed in it shows why it's so incredible. Is because it's the stories, it's the themes, and the content, and what's being told, and it's the life lessons that you can take away from all this. And so I don't know a lot of this to heart, but I love being able to learn more about it and watch it because of what you can learn from it and take away from it, and the community that you can find in it. And that's one thing that we didn't touch on in Star Wars Week is Star Wars cons. And of course
we didn't even get to touch on that.
Comic-Cons,
even in 7 days we didn't get it done.
All these groups that come together is just incredible, because it's a connecting point for so many people, and I can't wait for us to all be able to go back out there and do cons again.
That also reminds me, right after we did the Power Rangers episode, I started watching a whole bunch of Power Rangers, because I was just oh man, I just remember all of this classic stuff from my childhood, and I started watching it, and I was looking at some of the discussion panels and stuff at Morphicon and all that kind of stuff. It's massive, and there's so much stuff that we really didn't get to talk about, but our concept has always been just to get people introduced into stuff, and we haven't gone super high into detail about anything in particular. I mean, we could, but that's going to be more of a lore video where we have to keep spouting information because it won't be the same kind of show that we've been building up. You had something that you were thinking about.
Yeah, I was just, you guys were talking about cons. You know, we did that Comic-Con episode back on
Conquest.
Halloween.
Yeah.
The Conquest, that was sweet. Yeah, Rose City Comic-Con, which is the con we went to do that episode, has been postponed because of the quarantine.
Dang.
They called it a couple weeks ago, I think.
Oh, alright. We're gonna have to save our Mandalorian thing for...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of sad, but you know, it was fun, and we'll go back as soon as they run it again.
Yeah. Well, we should do another Conquest 2.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, let us know if you want us to do another Conquest episode.
yeah, and if you have any questions for us on this couch, we will answer them. We didn't get any last time, but if you give us questions, we will say, hey, that's our answer to that question.
I have a question. Why aren't you commenting down below? Comment down below. Okay? It doesn't. Hey, crew member. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, Josh. Yeah. Okay. Chance. Comment down below of what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, we know who you are.
We know.
I know your name, Jessica.
phone number.
That's right.
It's just
It just starts spouting out names. Okay.
Alan.
Okay.
Jacob. Yeah, Jacob.
Other Jacob.
You watch this and you comment down below.
All right, well, that's enough for today's Geekcast vlog before Sam starts just listing off names at the camera and threatening people. Seriously, like, comment, all the things that they always say in all the YouTube videos. We hope you enjoy, and I think that's enough, so goodbye.
Yeah.